Hello, everyone. JP here, and I thought I would do a video here and talk about the reason we have a school bus over here. So, you may remember last year I built a little square drop camper. Well, we took it camping in December. It was all right, you know. Going to the restroom at 3 in the morning when it's cold is not very fun because there's no bathroom in a square drop camper. There's no air conditioning in a square drop camper either. So when it's 98 degrees outside, like it's going to be next week, you're going to just roast in a little square drop camper. So we decided we need to upgrade. We need to do something different here. So we did. Or we're working on this. Okay, this is a work in progress. Keep that in mind. So I got on the Facebook Marketplace, and found this for $1,800. We looked at it. The guy, he said, well, if you're interested, he said, I'll do $1,500. So we agreed. So we bought it. So yesterday, we brought it home. We drove it home. A few little issues that we're going to have to fix mechanically. And I did notice that it does leak right up here. But we're going to pressure wash this whole bus anyway. And seal the roof. Now, when you come in here, yes, we drove this bus with no driver's seat. This never was really a school bus. This was originally some sort of medical bus. So that's why this looks like it does, because there was cabinets in here, and apparently they ripped the cabinets out or something. And look, this dates this bus. Look here. Ain't that funny? So I am looking for a driver's seat, but we drove it home sitting in this chair. So that's our battery. We took an extra battery. A lot of this stuff's going. So I'm giving these chairs away. I don't want them for one damn thing. I have no use for them. So getting rid of that. Getting rid of this chair. This chair. These are our camping chairs, this one and this one. I'm going to clean up in here. This is trash. They got started framing here, but whoever got started on this project cut the wires right here. Now, I'll tell you a little bit of anatomy about a school bus. This here, you have all your wires that control your backlights, your rear signal lights, all run through here. So when this clown cut this to frame this in, he cut the wires. So now I'm going to pull this wire chase off because there's a bundle of wires right here. So I'm going to have to reconnect these wires to all of those wires that he just cut off foolishly. So I got to reconnect them. So this carpet's going, but right now we just went and cleaned the camper out. So we are selling our little camper. So if you're interested in a little square drop camper, let me know. I'll cut you a good deal on it. You can come pick it up. But we have an air conditioner. Thank God. We're not going to roast in here. But all this was our camping stuff. This is our couch / mattress. That's going to become the couch in here / bed for the guests. And then back here, this is going to be a queen bed back here. But I'm going to come in here. I'm going to rip this carpet out. I'm going to take all this framing out that they put in. I'm going to pull one ceiling panel in the front where the leak was. Then I'm just going to drill holes and inject spray foam in here in the ceiling. And Something I didn't do in the other bus that I had is I never messed with the subfloor. So underneath this rubberized floor is plywood. And if you look up here, I ripped a piece of the rubberized floor off, and this plywood here is already rotted. So underneath that plywood is a metal floor. So I'm gonna rip that out and rip out this rubber floor and put down a new subfloor. And then I'm probably not gonna tear into to the walls. I'm just gonna frame 2x2 framing, insulate, and run new wiring, to wire the bus up. So, general layout. So from here, it's going to be a couch. There'll be a couch here. And this will be maybe a place for a TV or something. And then we're going to replace that window. There's a couple of cracked windows. And then from here, maybe here, I don't know yet. But from here back is going to be the kitchen. And here going to be storage and a bathroom. Now, when I say a bathroom, it's just going to be a commode. We're not going to have a shower in here. And it's going to be a chemical toilet. It ain't going to drain into a holding tank. It's going to be a self-contained chemical toilet. And then shower-wise, I'm going to put in a tankless electric hot water heater over here. And then I'm going to put an outside shower out there. So if you wanted to hang a curtain, whatever, shower off, rinse off, whatever, that's where that will be. Somewhere on this back wall. Under the bed, I think I can fit this back here to be for a queen size bed, and just frame in. I'm gonna frame all this. Everything's gonna be framed in, insulated and repaneled. So I'm hoping I can get a queen size bed in here. Maybe some small storage, shelves or something. And then a fresh water tank under the bed, along with storage for later on to put batteries for that. When I do all my framing, I'm going to go ahead and run all the electrical I need for any future battery system, DC system. And I'm going to do the electric. And I'm going to make it where I can access this chase without having to rip anything out. I'm going to eliminate this one. It's going to be a wooden chase with screws. Face mounted screws. You just take the screws out and you can access each section of this wiring chase. So if I need to get in to fix anything or add anything, it'll be wood. You take the face off and you have complete access throughout the bus. Like if there's a wall here, so you're able to move this panel, and then you can go into the bedroom and move the other panel and have full access. So that's the plan for that, electrical wise. I don't know if I'm going to do 30 amp or just bump us up to a 60. I don't know yet. Really depends. But yeah, this is our bus. And I'm going to bring you guys along when I start cleaning it out. Like I said, the first thing I'm going to do is, I have someone that wants this table. I don't want that table. I'm going to post, like I said, these I'm going to post on Marketplace, give that shit away. Get rid of that heater. Sweep all this up. First plan of action is going to be tomorrow or Wednesday. Well, it's supposed to rain Tuesday. Could come out here Tuesday. I don't know yet. But first plan of action is to get in here and sweep all this trash up, put it in a trash bag, and I'm going to at least mop this hole from here. There, I'm going to mop. And then I'm actually just going to vacuum this carpet for the time being. And then, because we're camping here next weekend. That's a whole nother story. We lost our... We can't go camping. It's going to be too hot in the tiny camper. So, that's a whole nother story. But anyway, so we're going to make up for it. We're going to camp in our bus. And so it's going to be like, you know, just using our camping gear and just sleeping on the mattress on the floor. But we're going to have air. Thank God for air. So, anyway, so I'm going to get it clean enough where we can stay in here for the weekend, next weekend, and then after that, I'm going to take all our camping stuff, put it up, and then come in here and start demoing all this. Ripping this carpet out, I'm going to start ripping the rubber floor out, the subfloor, all of it. And we're going to cover the roof. At least right here where it's leaking. So, you can see where it's leaked here for a while. I want to try to keep this video under 15 minutes. But you can see where it's leaked here for a while. So I want to clean that up. We noticed there was a bee's nest up in there. Yeah, right there. God only knows what else is in there. And I noticed some rust here, so yeah, that's it. I don't have the keys on me or I'd crank her up. She runs a little rough, but like I said, we made it up. We made it up South Mountain. So she'll pull. But anyway, there it is. It's our bus. 1989 Chevrolet. And I can't remember what the engine is. Josh knows about this engine. He's going to be Mr. Mechanic. But apparently the engine that's in here is like one of the best engines Chevrolet ever made. Or Chevy ever made, whatever, you know. He knows all about that. I'm the interior man. I'm the carpenter. So, this is my job. Second time I've done this. It's been my second time. I'm stoked. I wanted to do this ever since I had to sell my other bus. And I got the opportunity to buy another one. So, here we go. Gonna be fun. Gonna be fun. Taking us a while to do it. I think we're going to shoot for at least a year work. Mechanically, inside. Maybe this time next year we can be taking a camping trip in her. And, you know, go from there. Alright, thanks for watching. Like I said, I want to keep this under 15 minutes. So, one last good look here. Have it. What I got to do here. Alright, y'all. Thanks for watching. I'm going to upload this video. You're going to see it here in a few minutes. And have a great Sunday, y'all. Thanks for watching. Later.